Rick Ross unfollowed Drake. That was like random. Look, Rick Ross and Nav has both unfollowed Drake. Why would Rick Ross unfollow Drake? Now, here's the funny part about Rick Ross and Drake, and let me put Metro. Metro also tweeted some shit out that seemingly that was kind of like amping it type shit. Like he was amping it. Let me see. Let me go to Metro's page. Like I feel like we're all trying to figure this shit out. So Metro had tweeted, let me go back. He had tweeted something that, look, Future, Metro, Rick Ross, Everyday Hustle. So Future's on Rick Ross on the album too, right? Yup, right here. Everyday Hustle. So he's tweeting up everybody who he's tweeting up or like gassing up. They're not fucking with Drake. Look, Rick Ross is unfollowed. But why would Rick Ross unfollow? I feel like Rick Ross was quite neutral to a point until it came to the point where that looked like Drake was about to wipe Meek Mill off the map. Rick Ross was pretty neutral when it came to that beef because Rick Ross knew that some of his biggest hits came from collaborating with Drake. He didn't look like he was trying to like crash out over Meek Mill getting his career demolished. So if that's your artist who really is your money, because when you sign an artist, you get 80% of what they make. I don't know if you knew that, but you do. So that's his money, Meek Mill, and Drake is killing that nigga. And Rick Ross doesn't even jump out initially. Eventually says some shit. But it wasn't even that crazy. But initially, he's playing it cool, like, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with Drake. Like, yo, Drake's a cool artist. They're just battling. Why does Ross unfollow him at this point? Now, here's the thing. It's getting staticky. Ross unfollows, as I said, right? So Ross unfollows. Metro is tweeting, gassing up Ross, right? Gassing up Ross. Everyday Hustlers, fucking real rap, right? Basically, you know, whatever. And Ross unfollows. Here's what happens next. Remember that girl that Ross bought? Ross bought her some new teeth, and she was like, oh, yeah, I'm with Rick Ross. This girl right here, Christina Mackey. But then Ross broke up with her. I don't know if y'all seen, Ross was with some new girl. He was some new blonde girl. But he was stretching her pussy out in the last. He had her in the jet, giving him all type of dome, allegedly. Like he was fucking the shit out of her. That's Rick Ross's Maybach. She still got it on her fucking story. That's his. No, not Maybach. Maybach Demix is thinking Maybach. That's his Cullinan. Okay, she don't got no fucking Cullinan. She work at like a gym. That's Rick Ross's mansion. That's his old school car. You know, this is Ross' joint. You know what I mean? She was feeling gas, but Ross dropped her. He gave her only a 10-day contract. No disrespect. Feel me? Gave her a 10-day contract, beat it up, flew her a couple places, bought her some new teeth, fucked the shit out of her, and then he moved on to a new girl. Watch this, chat. If there's no beef between them, why does Ross unfollow Drake? And then why does Rick Ross's last ex, and I mean ex of like a couple weeks ago, look at this. Look at this, chat. Look at this. She's at Drake's show. Look. She's at Drake's show.
Guys, I was like,
showing off Drake. But she could have just bought a ticket, right? She could have just bought a ticket, right? Who knows? Maybe she just bought a ticket. You would have thought so. Except you see it here. The OVO owl with her name with 3 underneath it. Drake gave her 3 tickets. Drake, you slimy, bro. Drake is a slimy nigga, man. Yo, I'll be damned if me and you got songs together and we mans and you give my ex-girlfriend tickets to your concert. That bitch got to stand in line, nigga, the longest line possible, nigga. She got to check 5 times, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, you should call me. Could she even get in the concert? You giving her special tickets that she could pull up with an OVO owl letter or like thing with the tickets in it that she go through a private entrance feeling all special? Nah, bro. What we doing? Why am I saying this? Where there's smoke, there is fire. Chat, the investigation's continuing. So Ross unfollows you. Ross is on Metro's album. Metro is gassing Ross. And then the next day, you got Christina Mackey, Ross's last ex. If you don't know, some of y'all might be like, oh, who is she? Christina Mackey, Rick Ross. See, they broke up at the beginning of the month, March 3rd. This was them together. He bought the new teeth for her. He was stretching her the fuck out. Damn, that was Ross's queen. Now, I ain't gonna lie, he got a new queen now. He do got a new queen. You know his new queen? Oh, by the way, this is what she said. I've never experienced getting left. You know, every girl after they get left, they try to be in denial. Like, bruh, come on. All your pictures is at his house, nigga. You don't got no other nigga that got like 3 Cullinans, big ass man. No, it's Rick Ross. You're Rick Ross's ex. I'm no disrespect. You're Rick Ross's ex for the rest of your life. I'm not just docile. I don't feel played. The sales, she's trying to turn this into some profit shit. Okay, cool. The only thing I respect, and I do want to give her some credit, she says, and no, I will not be appearing on anyone's podcast. I respect you for not talking shit afterwards. You realize you was a pussy that he had to fuck for a while. That was the lease on the pussy. You got some benefit out of it. You got new teeth. You know what I mean? He probably put some money in your bank account. Your little business or whatever you got going on is probably doing a little bit better. And he's moving on. Like, you shouldn't be like, you're not owed him and he's not owed you. So do your thing. You're not salty. I respect it. I actually like this girl. But this is Rick Ross's new girl right here. I guarantee Drake tried to get her. It's a little white girl. Right here. This chick right here. Yeah. Yeah, look at it. This is her right here. Trust me, Drake been trying to probably DM her too. Drake a slimy nigga, man. Tell you. I keep telling you. Okay. But if you want to see a couple more videos of when they were together, you got, just look at the pictures. We don't have to like go back into it, everything there. Yeah, they look like they were pretty cozy. They were in love. Holding hands. Okay. That's not her, right? Yeah, he looked like he was into her. He bought her teeth, and not the cheap kind neither. She looked like she was into him, looked like she used to do his toes. Put like this. And this, like no disrespect to Shorty. When he had you posed up like this in front of the $40 million jet, I ain't gonna lie to you, no disrespect to her, I wouldn't even want to be with her. You was just with a nigga with a $40 million jet and 3 big ass mansions that own every car in the world. Nigga, what the fuck am I gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, how does a girl come off of the fucking MMG jet, then gets posed up in front of the fucking Rolls Royce? He was whining and dining her, doing all the most. You think a regular nigga is gonna suffice with her needs at this point? Fuck no. Fuck to the no. He had her courtside private jet flying. You think that bitch want to be like, oh, she got clear? Oh, yeah, I got clear. I get through the airport. No. She likes the clear port, nigga. Yeah, he was loving on her, too. I wonder what she did. Let me not say what she did. She probably just wasn't cool with him fucking other girls. Like, yo, once you get in that type of treatment, you gotta be cool with your nigga fucking other girls. Like, that's what it is. It's Rick Ross, nigga. The fuck? You think you want Rick Ross to be with you by yourself? Get out of here. Just keep taking pictures on the jet. Let that nigga cheat in peace. All right, cool. All right. Anyway, so now she's posting up shit at Drake's show. Now, this letter means that it came from Drake's team. This is a OVO letter, right? This is her at the show. Okay.
I tried the show. I
tried. Okay. This is her? Oh, Wayne been on the tour too. Shout out to Wayne.
Pussy, I'm just popping bang. Bands that make her dance.
Yeah. Of course, you know everybody gonna look at her story. She put a little promo in there. I see her.
Bands.
More promo. Oh, she saved it. She reposted again. She said for the scrapbook. I swear, this is why these bitches ain't shit. Nigga, you was dating Rick Ross for all these months. He put you on a private jet. That nigga invited you to a show. You know, yo, these little dusty ass tickets, they give to anybody. I'm sorry. I could hit up some people from Drake team and probably get that. Well, actually, no, I can't. I don't really, Drake team don't fuck with me like that. For a Savage team, yeah. But they give that shit to bad bitches. She's like, I'm gonna put this in my frame book. This is going in the scrapbook. What the fuck? You was just with Rick Ross. How about when he put you on a private jet? You putting that in the scrapbook? Hell nah. Drake. Yo, you know what's so funny? It's not just the Drake tour. It's J. Cole and Drake. Nigga, she cut off the band. You can't even see J. Cole's name. She only left Drake with the date and then the OVO owl with this here. Bruh, this is a devious chick, bruh. Drake, I see what you try to do.
But y'all tripping too. Damn, my nigga, what the hell got into you? I was skipping the highway, I was skipping school.
Kodak, it's your turn next, gang.
Call me.
Holy. It should be getting a little workout in. Oh, and now she playing the diss song? Wait, but that's a diss song to Drake. Hold on. Okay, at least you cut it off before Kendrick verse. Come on. Anyway. Another beef where a woman is in the middle of it. Rick Ross, what's going on, my brother? Rose! Let's see what Rick Ross been saying. Rick Ross not no dummy. Let's see what he been saying. I think he's promoting his car show, man. He don't give two fucks. Rick Ross got too much. Damn. Yeah, that's one way to get over your ex, bitch. Just get 15 other bitches. God damn.
You more like her to start shit. Always be this easy and she in the mirror dancing so.
They hating on you this morning? Good.
Oh, he reposted what I posted. I posted him.
It's a Monday morning, a beautiful Monday morning.
Talk to him, Ross.
Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Even if it feels like you're in a pickle. Stay focused and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Listen to the birds.
Is that nigga riding a horse?
Chirp. Watch the eagles. They hating on you. Good. Because if they hating on you this morning, that lets you know, that confirms everything you've ever accomplished. You did it without them. You don't need them. And if you don't need them, they ain't got to give you nothing. Tell them to go get that to somebody who's needy. They hate.
The Ross thing I never got. Ross and Future don't look like, you know, they've collaborated, but they never look like they have some unbreakable bond. And again, I'm going off prior experience. Ross didn't unfollow Drake because of Meek. Maybe he did. I don't know if he did, but I'm wondering where does Ross come into this? Maybe Drake fuck one of Ross girls too? By the way, all of this is happening because Metro Boomin's girl got boomed. You know, right? Metro Boomin been pillow talking with all these girls in his feelings. I love you, baby. Same girl hung out with like Drake. Drake piped her out or something like that. Either that or he threw it to Chubbs. He piped her out. Feel me? They're realizing that Drake and his team is a bunch of savages. They feel he disrespectful. Just fucking all these hoes, giving no fucks. But what the fuck does... Let's look at Rick Ross. Let's look what Rick Ross said about Drake, even during the Meek beef. Rick Ross on Drake Meek. Like, he was pretty kind of docile about it. Let me see what he said. By the way, here's the funny thing, too. Rick Ross. I don't know if this has any validity. Drake, Tia. A month ago, Rick Ross's baby mama came and said, well, we will listen to this afterwards. Came and said that, yo, you know, remember her and Rick Ross was beefing and Rick Ross exposed her saying, bitch, you just come around and do my feet. Like, you come around, you gotta do my feet. Shut the fuck up. And Ross was saying, yo, when I was around you, you was talking mad shit about Drake. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see. Let me see. Gotta go back a little bit. Sorry. Anyway, let's go to this recent one.
Future new album. You being diss. Who the fuck dissed me?
Wait, did Rick Ross diss her? Let's look at the lyrics. Everyday Hustle lyrics. So this is Rick Ross. This is why pull up Everyday Struggle. Everyday Hustle, Future, Metro Boomin, and Rick Ross. Let's go to Ross's verse. It says, going broke. Niggas in a pandemic. Selling dope. Niggas sent a pallet. Young killers, city full of talent. You testified, hate to see that happen. New bitch, never met the parents. Triple beam, I'ma keep a balance. Built a bunker real deep in Tampa. Got 200 cars, haters screaming, damn it. Baby mama still the biggest op. Okay, that's about Tia. Baby mama still the biggest op. Team full of shooters just to keep it locked. Rolls Royce, you could keep the top. Bag of old money, love to see it rot. Yellow bitch, better keep her pampered. By the way, the girl he's with now looks either white or really light. So I get maybe that's who he's talking about with that line. He said, Luther Campbell, I'm a new example. Metro Boomin, time to cue the sample. Niggas moving bricks that you could use the Phantom. Black jet, I just flew to Texas. Sipping tuss, mama can't accept it. Never see me on ketamine, but for the real team, I can win a gamble. I'm on the cell on the self. I'm in the cell on the cell phone. How you selling dope when it smell wrong? Okay, let's hear what his baby mama has to say about it.
Give me my phone. I wish a bitch would try me. Who, Future? Because Future don't fucking know me. Who? Future must got a bitch named Tia. Because they probably ain't worth listening to. The two old dusties on that line with 13. Put both of their children together, they got 2 football teams. Him and Future need to sit their old down somewhere who nuts probably scrubbing to their fucking knees because they done dropped them in every fucking state around this with a seed here and there. They don't want to fuck with Tia. They don't want to fuck with me, him or his peer. They better make their songs about the whores out here they screw around with and having them hidden babies with, because I don't give a fuck about it. Him, Future, or the motherfucking past. I slap this shit out of Will. I wish that bitch would try me again like he was doing years ago with that whole shit that he on. Because you know when I hear that bitch name, it triggers anything in me. I get my baby phone and call and make him think it's his child and say, you talk about me on the song 10 years later. Then you do that shit 10 years ago, I cuss your out.
Okay, anyway. this is what she said a month ago about Drake and Rick Ross.
Why your driver staying in your mama house that you grew up in Rolling Oaks? And I heard it's a trap house.
They said Rick Ross a billionaire.
Yeah, he ain't no billionaire. He over exaggerated everything. Y'all better stop believing that bitch. He do shit for the gram. And Drake, I want you to call me because I got something to tell you personally. He talk about your family back and he racist too.
He talk about Drake like a dog.
Girl, he got a baby from a Russian woman, look just like Drake. Beautiful little boy. Same age one of that girl got them 3 children from, baby. Them children the same age. That's why she be hiding in the hole somewhere every now and then. Because she know he got a baby that her last baby.
Would Rick Ross tell you Drake business allegedly?
Because he pillow talk with me all through the night when he wants sandwiches and wake up. His sleep pattern off. Why your driver staying in your mama house that you grew up in Rolling Oaks? And
Does this have anything to do with it? Why would Ross beef with Drake, though? I don't think so. Like, I honestly don't think so. By the way, here's the thing, too. Let me go back to Keep Six Solid. Yo, we just seen Ross collab with Drake not too long ago, maybe a year and a half ago. Look, actually, they sent it for me to post on my main page. So I know it's probably on Twitter somewhere. Drake Lemon Pepper. Here we go. 3 years ago, Drake became the first artist in history to simultaneously debut in all of the top 3 spots on the Hot 100. Number 1 was What's Next. Number 2 was Wants and Needs. And number 3 was Lemon Pepper Freestyle with Rick Ross. He collabed with Rick Ross not too long ago. Gold Roses, one of my favorite songs, got nominated for a Grammy. We've seen Drake and Rick Ross on so many songs. They Scheme and I'm on one. Like, there's so many like great songs we've seen them on. Why could they be beefing if it's not about somebody who Ross is tied to business-wise? And when he was tied to somebody business-wise, Meek, he didn't really seem like he was going to beef with Drake, right? So, let me see. Rick Ross talks Drake Meek beef. I just want to show you his energy and demeanor to that beef. Here we go.
Ability that you're out on bail right now. So is there still a
He came in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's isn't personal at all with me. I just feel homely possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they on your team, keep them close to you. If not, you know, that's when being a real boss come into play. Reward everybody that's been loyal to you. You know what I mean? Avoid the strangers. But, you know, it's unfortunate, but that's what come with the game.
Were you surprised that they went at you so hard for the one that you're fighting now? I mean, they did it right before BET Award Week and when you had performed.
Loses, you dig? But, you know, this empire that I'm a part of.
I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to find the time where he's talking about Meek and Drake.
Yeah, you dig?
Were you
and
satisfied
most
with it?
definitely shout out to L.A. Reid, you dig? Responsibility. And no, you dig?
Now, I saw when Meek first got into it with Drake, you were supportive of him,
Right.
you know, on Twitter, on Instagram, and I'm sure behind the scenes.
Right.
Now, hold on. Now, it was a tweet that was sent out that made it seem like you was in support of Drake.
That was a fake tweet.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
no, I saw you.
It was
It's-
greater
it's-
than
I
son.
saw you tweeting. But if you don't,
yeah, it's certain things y'all just got to know off top. It's certain things you can't
They got you, Charlamagne.
You can't even question, you did.
I don't know the greater than, lesser than signs sometimes either. I be having to look to make sure.
I don't even tweet like that. Dudes like me don't use the greater hand, lesser hand. We don't use that. We don't even know what that is.
So now how do you like she said, how do you talk to Meek?
what if you
when
don't
beef is
agree with
happening?
him and,
Right.
you know, him starting that? Because obviously, like, a lot of people have had help writing, you know, and in the studio with whatever the
Well, nah,
circumstances.
He dead in the middle. He did songs with Drake. Him and Drake
Right,
is
and,
cool.
and you and Drake are cool. So do you say, hey, let's talk about this first, or let's strategize, or what do you do?
You know, at the end of the game, for me, my position, I think this is what's good for the culture. Because, you know, coming up in this game, I've seen it, we've all seen it. You will have skirmishes. You will have scrimmages going for that number 1 spot. You dig? And I feel like really by Meek Mill being my little brother and Drake being my little homie, I really feel like they was 2 little homies that was in high school on the way from school and fought over a pair of J's.
Here's also another thing I want you to put into the mix. This is why I can't see Ross being in this beef at all, right? Not only are you hearing his comments towards how he felt about Meek and Drake, and he should have felt strongly about that because Meek was making him money. Meek was his guy more than Drake, even though he had great songs with Drake. He was playing it a certain way. Well, if we're just supposed to think that you know, he doesn't care about that. What was the point I was gonna make? I like fucking lost it for a second. Oh, remember when he went at Birdman over Wayne, right? Y'all remember that? Rick Ross, this is Birdman. He dissed Birdman over Wayne, right? And the reason why he dissed Birdman over Wayne is because he loved Wayne, obviously. And then what ended up happening is that, him and Birdman still into it. But if you love Wayne, how could you go against Drake? So again, there's so much close ties that are kind of in this whole thing. Let's say this is 7 years. Let's see.
Boss.
Who lives there with you?
You know,
Let me see.
you look amazing, though.
Be happy
Look
and
at
don't.
you.
But particularly the single, some sort of contract dispute that has to go through legal between Birdman and Lil Wayne. And we've talked about this on Hot Topics. It all has to do with money, of course.
Money.
Now, DJ Khaled, who we see him do, he always looks fresh to death.
By the way, if we were thinking about the splitting of the industry, and I'm sorry I keep interrupting, but I'm trying to give you the narrative because we've seen all this shit before. There was a time that the industry was gonna split, like being on the side of remember it was like Khaled and Ross and them, and then it felt like there was another side that people were gonna not fuck with, right?
He is.
But he was robbed also,
I mean,
allegedly.
don't take this, don't get it twisted. DJ Khaled is extremely successful, man. But the situation he was in with Birdman most definitely
He
didn't
was
pan
signed
out.
to Birdman's label.
Correct.
Okay.
And it didn't work out the way he assumed it would, And my homie was, he still owed a couple dollars, and he should straighten that. Birdman should straighten that.
Yeah. So
You ain't a boss till you clean your face. You dig?
Yeah, he was taking shots at Birdman for Wayne, mostly. Right? So if he was dissing Birdman for Wayne because he loved Wayne, why the hell would he now diss Wayne's underling, which is Drake? I'm trying to figure this out with y'all people because this Rick Ross angle just doesn't make sense to me. Today's a 3-year anniversary of Drake giving Rick Ross a top 3 record with Lemon Pepper Freestyle. Him and Drake have great songs together. Gold Roses, Rick Ross, Drake, Gold Roses, Grammy. They got nominated for a fucking Grammy. Look, it was nominated for a Grammy. Look, nominated for a Grammy for Best Rap Song at the 62nd annual Grammy Awards. So, why would Ross be involved in this? But it does seem like some
Man, oh man, oh man. So Rick Ross, you feel me? He turned his back on Drake too, which is crazy, bro. Like, seeing this, what I'm really seeing is people in the industry, they really don't fuck with Drake, bro. Like, all these rappers are just cool in his face because they have to, because he's number one. But they probably all generally don't like him. But we have to think, is it their fault why they don't like Drake? It really might be Drake's fault. Because what we hear and all these rumors about Drake, Drake loves to F everybody's woman. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You can't, like, I'm a huge Drake fan. But, like, let's take the biases aside. Drake needs to stop trying to smash everybody's female, bro. Like, that's where, like, men will kill each other, like, try and kill each other over a woman. And, like, Drake just tries to smash everyone's girl. I don't know if it's like he gets like a high outfit or something. He probably does, honestly. Because it's like, it's Drake. Probably he can most likely get any girl that he wants, realistically. Like, man, I don't know, bro. But Rose switching up on Drake is just crazy because like they had like Drake and Ross, they're like a low key duo. It's like a sleeper duo that no one even talks about. Or now they talk about, but it's like they really got like money in the grave and stuff like that. Like holy. But let me know how you guys feel about everything. Do you think Rick Ross, Drake, in future, everybody, do you think they'll ever be cool again? Like this is a crazy strategic attack. I ain't gonna lie. Like K Dot, you got everybody. I don't know, bro. Drake seems like a petty nigga, bro. So I don't know if he might be cool with them again. But let me know how you guys feel about everything. It's a boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.